between the West Indies and South Africa, here Jamie October and Potch. With us we do have Heinrich Klaasen and Timber Bubuma will follow in thereafter. We will take questions online first before we go to the floor. So who would like to start us off this evening? Great, Talcott, thank you very much.
Thanks, Lucy. How's it, Heinrich? Very well played. You said on TV a couple of minutes ago that yesterday at training everything was coming off either the inside or the outside of your back. So what did you do last night? Did you sleep with your back?
No, not at all. We just fixed a little technical thing yesterday after about 50 balls of inside edging and outside halving balls, and just try to stay nice and still and nice and calm, especially my hands, keep it nice and still. And after that, yesterday in the nets, I've hit a couple of better balls, almost, if I can say that. Everything seems to hit the middle a little bit better, and that confidence I took in today's game.
Thanks, Talcott. We're going to go for those, then Ngoma.
Thanks, Lucy. Hi, Heinrich. That was a very good innings. Heinrich, can you just talk to us a little bit about kind of how you were middling the ball there? I think it was 54 balls for 100, which is very fast. What were you thinking in terms of clearing the rope, and how were you approaching that innings? Because it looked like South Africa were in trouble at one point.
Yeah, it's just one of those days where the first couple went into the gap. The rest was quite simple for me, to be honest. We're trying to play the conditions and not the situations, and the conditions today was fantastic to bat on. And I felt like I got a couple of loose deliveries that I capitalised on, and that obviously set my tempo for the innings, and I didn't have to take too many risks, and I took maybe one or two, but the good ball I could have respected. There was no pressure on, even when I got in, to chase any sort of big run rate. So when the conditions are good like that and you have to go at 4.5, 5s, you just need to bat through and just almost play each ball on its own merit, and that's what I did today.
And then just in terms of what the coaches have been saying about you, Shukri was so strong about wanting you in the 10s team. I know maybe it didn't go the way you wanted it to, but is there a new sense in terms of your role in the team and you being backed a little maybe more than before, or is there any kind of change in the way you feel?
Not at all. I just think this is the first time that there's a little bit more consistency of me playing. Normally I also was back quite a bit, but I've always found myself playing one game or 2 games in a series and miss out one game. So this is the first time that I actually got a good, decent run in a team.
Thanks for those. Ngoma.
Thank you, Lucy. Very well batted there, Classy. I've got a question in terms of what Rob Walter and the whole coaching staff say to you guys, because looking at the way that you batted very aggressively there, and also looking at how Russell van der Dussen persisted with that pull shot, an aggressive option, and then got out, Ed Markram also booming drive outside the off stump, another positive option. Was that the message from Rob Walter and the coaching staff that you guys should take or explore positive options by all means necessary? Was it that message?
Yeah, I think depends what is a positive option on the day. For them, Aiden has hit a billion cover drives. Rusty has pulled a billion balls. So for them, it stays a great option, and a great option stays a great option. Doesn't matter what people say outside in the world. If they pulled it off, people would have clapped their hands. So we're focusing on our brand of cricket, and that's to play positive cricket. So if it's your options on the day and it comes off, great. If it's not your day but it's still your options, great as well. So we're trying to push for a certain brand of cricket and to let the players play their natural brand, and as long as it's in your options and your great options, the execution, we're human beings, so sometimes it will go your way, sometimes it won't.
Thanks, Ngoma. We'll take one from Johan, and from what I can see, that is the last one online, unless there is anyone else before we go to the floor. Thanks, Johan.
One minute, Heinrich. I just want to know, between the test series and did you have some time off rejoining the squad? And what did you do in this short time off?
Yes, we had one day that we at a camp. So we all flew after the test to East London for camp, one-day camp. Spoke about our brand of cricket and all our new philosophies that we want to do. And then I had about a couple of days, or 3-4 days off before I came to Potch. So time feet up. Did some things at home, so it was much needed rest for me. We've been playing a lot of cricket over the last year and a half, and a lot of cricket to come still. So a lot of the guys got a little bit of a break, and we rejoined on, I think it was Sunday, in Potch. So yeah.
Heinrich, just on the crowd today, playing in a smaller venue here at the JP Marks Oval as opposed to Wanderers or Newlands. How was that experience with the fans? From what I saw, just walking around the stadium, they were pretty excited for cricket.
Yeah, I think the whole country is excited for cricket. But to be honest, Potch never disappoints when the Proteas come to play in Potch. It's always a good wicket to play on, and the crowd is always fantastic here. It's normally full. We had a little bit of a worry last night when there wasn't fans at the rugby, so we thought everyone is on holiday in a long weekend. But at 10 o'clock this morning there was a fair amount of people in, so it's nice to play in front of full stadiums, or at least 90% of the stadiums. And we encourage the fans to keep on coming and to support us.
Heinrich, congratulations on the run for now. How difficult was it to walk the line of circumspection and aggression, considering that at times a chase of 260 can go either way if you're attacking and attacking and doesn't come off?
Exactly, it's a fine balance, but sometimes it will look great and sometimes it won't look great. But it's like I said, we want to play a certain brand of cricket. In difficult situations, you still want to encourage players to play that brand of cricket, and if it comes off, brilliant. If it doesn't come off, as long as it stays in your options and the right options, we can move on from there and learn from that. So there will be days that it's not going to go our ways, but as long as we stick to our game plan and the way we want to play cricket in our squad, we don't have issues with that.
Finally, from my side, when you look at how South Africa batted in the second ODI, yes, they lost the game, but they went ahead of the run rate. I think that was also the case in this particular game. How important, now that there are still 3 T20s against the West Indies before the significant match of the Netherlands games, how important does it become to take this particular batting mentality forward into those 2 games that matter, because it's also a significant matter of net run rate that may come into the equation?
Yeah, look, that's a little bit far for us at this moment. We're taking game by game. But you're right, that's why today we need to keep playing our brand of cricket. If we want to win a World Cup one day, the pressure situations, you have to play the game. So we don't know what's going to happen in the future, but the one thing that we know is that we're going to stick to our blueprint and the way we're going to play. And like I said, some days it's going to look great, some days it's not going to look great. As long as we stick to our blueprint in the team, we're happy.
Talk of this brand of cricket, does it have a name at the moment?
No, those names are, in my personal opinion, overrated. It's been taken out of context, but at this moment we're just playing a brand of cricket that we all like and are excited for, and hopefully we can nail or keep fine-tuning this brand of cricket.
Thanks, Kaniso. We do have one last one from Fidos online. Fidos, if you still want to have a go?
No, I'm okay, thanks.
Okay, no worries. That concludes Heinrich Klaasen's press conference. Please hold on for 10 minutes. Thank you very much, Heinrich.
Yeah, 10 minutes.